Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for taking your precious time to log in. Just want to say thank you. If this is your first time, yes, you're welcome and you're just going to love the content on this channel. Okay? And to everybody who's been watching my channel video after video, the way I am growing, I'm so grateful. Okay, thank you so much for your overwhelming support. And guys, continue logging in, continue, supporting me because hey, we have got big dreams on this channel. Okay, and as they say, every dream is valid. Okay, so thank you so much and stay on board because you are going to learn a lot. Right, guys? Yes. Otherwise, without wasting any precious time, let us head to today's video. Yes. So, guys, in today's video of my now, I just remembered something. Yes. Yeah, back in campus. Have you ever been abandoned by your project supervisor? Not that you've done anything wrong, but oh my, guys. So I was given this supervisor, this lady, and I remember it was time for Corona. It was the period we had Corona, so the university changed all the rules and regulations, just the protocols, so that they could be in line with the Ministry of Health COVID protocols. So we were doing everything online. Yeah, thank God by the time COVID broke out, we had already finished our, let me see, we had already finished our coursework. So it was just about the project that was remaining and PAP graduation is here with us. But I was given this lady as my supervisor. Oh my, yeah. So immediately the names were shared. I got her number. Yeah, been assigned. So I had to look for her number, which I did. I got it. Then I contacted her. Even she formed a WhatsApp group. We were around 7. Yeah, I think we were around 7. Yeah, because they were being given, let me see, maybe for masters, undergraduate, and diploma. So generally, she had like 7 students that she had to supervise. So yeah, most of the classes were actually virtual. So she organized for the first class. We had a virtual class the way she introduced ourselves. She laid let me say, the rules, how we are going to work, how we are going to contact her. Basically, just laying the ground of how she wants things done and how we are going to operate so that we finish our projects, our thesis in time and be able to graduate. We finished our first class, then she promised to get back, and we have another class where everybody now was going to defend what they want to do. So that was like in May of 2020, yeah, May of 2020. So after the May class, oh my, because at least I had done a draft of what I wanted to do. So I was so eager for her to get back immediately, given that with Corona you can't go to the university. So it was just straight to reach out on phone. Oh, can I send you my work? No, actually, I sent her my work. Basically what I want to do so that you could go through it by the time you're going to have classes, because with the virtual classes it is like you're going to have 2 or 3 hours. In 2 or 3 hours you are 7 students, everybody's going to defend their work. So sometimes you find that maybe she can concentrate on 1 or 2 students and you might be the one that is going to be left out. So basically I send her my work to go through so that when she comes she just give me comments, or even she could just like review my work during the class. Yeah, I wanted to make things easier for her at the way she had said in our first class. She's a very flexible person. So I send my work in May, Pap, June, July. I reach her on phone, I send her messages, I call her, she doesn't pick. I send her messages, she stays like 2 to 3 weeks before she responds to my message. So I was looking at the time frame. By the time I'm supposed to graduate, then I'm like, okay, she's really, really taking time, but I just hope she'll not disappoint me. So the second time she gets back to me is like in August. Yeah, you are surprised, in August. That has taken almost 3 months before she goes back. And the university has given the time frames, timelines, how we are supposed to do our work, and the time the university wants the names of students who've met the students who've met university requirements for somebody to graduate. So she doesn't get back when you call her. Even my friends, all the students that were assigned to her, she chooses this, I can't say slow person. I don't know which word to use to describe her. So my friends who are being supervised by their other supervisors who are progressing well, when I could inquire from them, they tell me, oh, I'm done with chapter 1, I'm done with chapter 2, I'm on chapter 3, I'm on chapter 4, I'm on chapter 5. I'm like, oh my, even me, I've not gone past chapter 1. Will I meet the requirements of the university? But I used to tell myself, I believe she will not disappoint me. The lady disappears. She comes the second time, that is in August. We have a class. Then she goes through my work. Actually, she used my work as an example. She corrects me. We do everything. Then after that, she tells like now everybody in the class that is on the call. Yeah, we finished the first chapter. I think you guys have seen what is supposed to be done. So go at least align your work based on what we have discussed. And also for you, now for me, I go and correct my work as guided, so that the next time we are meeting, it is like we're just going to go to the next chapter. But I didn't want to sit there and just wait until the time she was going to come and tell me, oh, it is ABCD. So I had to move ahead. I could talk to my friends to guide me, because we are actually given a template to use. So I used to go through the template and just ensure that whatever I'm doing is in line with the template that has been shared. So it comes the time that I'm submitting my corrections and everything. The lady takes forever. So it comes to November of 2020. The university gives requirements by, I think it was 15th or 17th, if my memory doesn't fail me. Make sure you have met all the university requirements for you to graduate in December. So the university has given the requirements, and me and my friends, or can I say my friends and I, who are supervised by this, yes, our supervisor, we don't know her fate. So one of my friends decided to call her and just tell her, oh, our friends are ready, they're ready to graduate, and for us, even we've not moved past chapter 1. The lady fumed. Yes, the lady got pissed off. Seriously. So it is like, for me, after I contacted like all my friends, like nearly those whom we were schooling together in the same class, it is like 3/4 of them had been cleared to graduate that year. And apart from, yeah, let me say a few and myself. So I failed to understand. I tried to reach this lady. She couldn't pick my phone. I send her messages. She's not responding. I'm sending her mail. And I didn't want to make it like I go to the university and report that she's not been supporting me, because at the end of it, all the university will definitely support her. Because I'm a student, she's a lecturer. So I tried to ensure the relationship remains as good and as cordial as it can get, but at the same time, I just ensure that I also try to diplomatically speak my mind to her. So my friend called her, and when she refused to pick, my friend went to college, and it is like kind of she reported her. So when she was called by the by the, let me say, the director of the institute. The lady fumed completely. Then a day, let me say a weekend, so I gave up hope of graduating that year at all. But even my worry now, since I had lost that chance of graduating that year, my worry was now getting another supervisor, because the university will just say I was the one who was irresponsible. I was not following instructions as given by my supervisor. That is why I didn't finish my work on time, and that is why I didn't graduate. So I had this fear, how am I going to? But I told myself, just told God, help me, because I know this year I'm not graduating, but come next year, let me get a good supervisor who at least is going to guide me and is going to understand that it wasn't my fault entirely that I didn't finish my work. Now, a weekend before now, the graduation is like on Friday. It was Friday. Was it 17th of December, or was it? Yeah, it was like a Friday. She calls me that a weekend before. Then she's like, okay, listen, it is not a must that you should graduate this year. Okay, what is important? What is important is for you to finish your work, and finish good work, not just finishing your work. Finish good work. And if I feel that whatever you have is not good, then I cannot put my signature on things that I believe they are not good, because my profession cannot allow me. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So I'm like, you've messed me up since May up to now. And the only thing, you have the audacity to come to me now lecturing me, telling me that you cannot put your signature on my work because you want to, all those kind of stuff and everything. But I forgave her. I just told her, just assist me next year to finish my thesis on time, so that come the time of graduation, I don't want to be in the same position that I am in currently. Then she said, don't worry, I will assist you, but this year it has passed and you're not going to graduate. I swallowed that bitter pill. Then now come January, February, I'm psyched up, and yeah, together with my friends whom we had not graduated, we told ourselves, hey, this year we are going to be very serious to ensure we start our work as early as possible, even if it means we have to go to the university just to ensure that these lecturers have to look at our work. We just have to. We were that committed. Then guess what? We just woke up one morning. Then I realized so and so has left the WhatsApp group. So I'm like, okay, this lady is my supervisor. Then she's leaving me just like that. She wasted my whole year last year. I didn't graduate. This year, she's just leaving me like that. What's up with her? Then when I read the last message that she wrote, she's like, I cannot continue being your supervisor. The university will allocate you a new supervisor. Thank you. Then she exits the group. So I'm like, okay, where do I start from? Where do I start from? Guys, I don't know. Sometimes you just tell God, give me the grace, okay? So I saw like going back to the university to request for a new supervisor. The department that I was in, the director, I don't know. But God is good, guys. God is good, because the time she was exiting our group, I think she was also resigning from the department. So a miracle happened, and the director accepted to be our supervisor. He supervised my work. That is a story for another day. But hey guys, when you see somebody has not graduated from the university, have you gotten that supervisor? You're like, oh my, if one day we meet somewhere, I don't know what I can tell her. I don't know. But all in all, I thank God. At the end of it all, I got the director. She was this strict in capital letters. Strict. Yes. And for her, it was like, for her, I used to cry every day. The day we could be having classes. I could cry because to her there was nothing that was good. And it was like you can be like 20 students and she's going to dismiss everybody's work entirely. Yes, go and start. Go and do ABCD. Go and I used to cry. I used to call my friends. I'm like, please encourage me. Will I make it? Will I make it? Okay. If you are a supervisor, what is it that is so difficult that you cannot make it life easy for the student? Because I'm writing a project that I know. The only thing that personally I feel I need is the guidance. But this strictness making me to, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then when I do my work like 120 or 130 pages, even they don't read. Yes. Oh my. Doing a project is not a joke. Okay? And it taught me a lot. And if I were to do things differently today, if I find myself in a university lecture hall again, I will not make a mistake of thinking that once I'm done with my coursework, a project is a walkover. In fact, a project will delay your graduation at the university compared to the coursework. Because the coursework you'll read and just pass. As long as you understand the concept, you're going to pass. But when it comes to the theory, you pray, God help me. God help me to get a good supervisor. Yes. Coursework, if it is, for example, a master's, they will say it will take 2 years. True to the word, the coursework will stick to the timelines given. But when it comes to the thesis, yeah, it does happen. It happened to me. I can confirm that. Okay, so hey, at long last, if I, in my own words, as a project, in my own words, coursework at the university is no problem. But the project, the thesis, is not easy. Yes. So, guys, thank you so much for listening to my story. I hope you've learned one or two things. Yeah. And if you are in class, if you're pursuing your studies, you know what they say? We always learn, and you only stop learning when you stop living. But life is like we are learning all through. So just ensure you are in good vibes with your supervisor and you pray to God that you get a good supervisor. Okay, so thank you so much for watching my video. I really appreciate. I hope you have learned something. Okay, so until our next video, as we always say on this channel, take good care of yourself and may the good Lord bless you and keep you well. Okay? Blessings.